So, tell me what happened last time.
What was that?
Tell me what happened last time, and then I'm gonna mix it up a little bit.
Let me pull up my notes here, bud. Let me get them. D&D notes.
Oh, we showed up at the place, and then we went it was like north or something, and then we saw two guys, I believe it was two guys, standing over what we assumed was the monster we were looking for.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
guess
where
like
We find an overturned cart with drag marks heading up the hill. We climb the hill and find 3 bruised and bloodied people standing over the beast.
Okay, so we're gonna rewind 24 hours. So you guys
just one day north.
You guys are in like Izant, I believe. Or no, this is Icona. And that night I need to talk to Dan. I'll be right back.
Oh Lord. Yes.
So you have a dream.
Okay. What's it about?
You're just in a black void of nothingness. You can't see anything in any direction.
Okay.
And you hear a woman's voice.
Yes. But what does it say?
You're looking for answers.
Yes, I absolutely am looking for answers.
How did you know that?
You will get something soon, but it's not what you're looking for.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Do you wonder how you and your friends have survived all these near-death scenarios? Or I've been helping you. You owe me.
I owe. What do I owe? What's the damages?
Send me a soul.
Ooh, okay.
And you hear some cackling, and then you wake up.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's not good. I'm not going to tell anybody about this.
Okay, I'm popping back.
Other than that, all we did was furnish our house.
Yeah, there was a lot going on.
I remember doing that.
So the beast which you are supposed to be tracking and defeating is a water elemental, and you need its gem heart. So you are continuing to travel north. You find that overturned cart. You head up the hill. And you do see 3 wet people, bruised and battered.
How do we want to play this? What do they look like?
I'm gonna have to scroll several pages here. Show yourself somewhere on the left side of the map. You have got a big person with a shield and full splint armor and a helmet.
Mm-hmm.
A dude with hide armor. And
hold on, was there a thing? Am I remembering this correctly? Like there was another group that got this contract.
You knew nothing of the sort. Well, you talked to like the guard, and he said that several people had asked about it.
Chris, I think that's why I said what our alignment is.
Ah,
And then you got a skinny dude in light armor.
Any of them look particularly magical or partakers in magic?
Do you have a specific criteria for what you would judge that on?
If they were to become hostile, are there any of them that look like they would not attack me with a physical weapon?
All of them are currently carrying physical weapons.
What are they carrying?
The guy on the left has a dagger in each hand. This guy's got an axe. And that guy's got a flail.
Okay.
Are you stealthing in, or are you announcing your presence at this point?
How do we want to play this?
Is Adrian here?
I am here.
I don't think he
I
is,
just had my thing muted.
but his token's not here.
yeah,
No,
so
that's
it's
okay.
not here.
That's okay, though. You take your time.
I'm pretty
There we
sure you should be full
Oh,
health.
wait. I should be. Oh, I
And there
we
should
have
only be
two.
one of you.
No, that's just my magic. It's fine.
I don't know if I can handle two of you.
Too
How do
much.
you
Can't handle
delete?
her at her worst.
I don't know how to delete
No.
one. Can I just
I'll
delete?
delete
You select it and
yeah,
hit the
you
delete
just
key.
Oh, okay, that's easy. All right.
This is what an art degree gets you guys.
Uh huh.
Are you stealthing?
Haha.
For now, until we figured out. Wait, who's the face?
I would have assumed that they were more hurt, unless I don't know, unless they look very much just like mer people.
They. A lot
Do
of.
they look aggressive?
They definitely have taken some damage.
I would just assume that they're hurt and that they needed our help. The goody two shoes that I am.
That
So
I would be mostly curious.
I'd
But
be
not-
probably not nearly cautious enough than what would be warranted for it, but I'm just going to kind of approach them. Oops.
Oh,
Adrian bumping into his gong.
My microphone was actually a
tuning fork. That's what
6th
it is.
century Chinese gong.
Alright, so Kestra is approaching.
Yes.
Making my way downtown. Oh, let me.
Oh, not bad. Yeah, I'd probably just be following along.
Hello.
Is that how he says it? Oh, I guess you're not hurt after all. Never mind. I'm just gonna ask her if they're okay or not. You look pretty beat up.
Yeah, we have handled it.
What's it?
Elemental.
An elemental. Huh?
You guys adventurers?
You could say that.
Are you just professional fishermen? Finding the water elementals?
You can believe whatever you want to believe.
Did the guy in Akona describe the beast? I don't have that in my notes for some reason.
Because Cobalt Tri Club is down.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
That's why I said you were supposed to get a water
I would
elemental.
say
This is a water elemental.
Do they look like they have any sort of harvesting kit?
It would not really be necessary for this kind of thing, as it's pretty much all that's left after. There's like a puddle on the ground, and in the center of it is a red, glowing, like, organic gem.
I would like to grab the bag from Tar.
Oh my.
Would you mind if we looked at the remains of this beast?
Yeah, kind of wouldn't mind. We've got the kill.
Which
We'll
one
get the
is saying
reward.
this?
Glory. I mean,
Who's your
everybody.
reward through?
Well, I know there's one reward offered through the city down south.
No one's
I'm gonna-
disputing.
I'm going
You
to turn
won.
around real quick and talk to my comrades and ask, where are we sitting on killing these guys? And I say that quietly, under my breath.
What?
That's
Because I'm not a fan of his attitude.
not my jam. I'm not going to kill somebody
Yeah,
based on
no,
attitude.
No,
Not exactly. Crazy
you can't
about
literally kill everyone. Okay.
Continue on.
Remember the orcs last time? We only got lucky.
Yeah,
We had it handled. And this time there's 4 of us and 3
I
of
had
them.
it handled. Big time.
I think I'd rather just steal it and run.
Oh my!
Or I can offer to use the.
What are you guys talking about over there?
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry.
We'd like to examine the
One
corpse. We're researchers.
Well,
we
we're
haven't
just going to be
come across one of
taking
these
it and
yet.
leaving. So,
No, please.
not
don't
much.
take
taking it.
Not
Why do you
much
need to
left
take
for
it?
you.
I'm about ready to pop off.
It's
No
gonna
one
be.
is
It's a
disputing
non-threatening
you've killed the
spell.
beast.
It's just to identify. I've never seen one
I
before.
prefer if you
and I
not
would
cast any
love-
spells here.
How much are they offering to pay you to bring the body back? Wait, did I say that with push to talk or no?
Yeah, you did.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Kill's figuring it out right now.
I'm pretty sure they've got a bounty of a hot 100 gold.
Well, we might have.
I turn towards Kestra and I say,
Proposition.
"Do not hand them a dime." Again,
The dude in
quiet.
the back bends down and picks up the heart gem.
Ah,
Ooh, that's putting me in a pickle. Because I
Say-
want that.
Say the word.
But I'm prepared to give them.
I'm gonna give
101
everybody
gold.
else in my group daggers here. from
I'm
my
prepared
eyeballs.
to give them 101 gold.
It's like paying them off makes more sense, but not killing them. Or not like just some crazy barbarians.
How about we just knock them unconscious?
Oh yeah,
So,
'cause that's
You guys
We
here for
already
the
got-
bounty as well then?
No,
The bounty, no, just the beast.
for science, you invalid.
Don't insult them.
what do you need in
that's just-
particular?
Did you talk to
to
the
prove
captain
kill?
of the watch down there?
We sure did.
Give him your names?
Yeah,
So did we.
and
We'll just be leaving now.
all right.
Which one has the stone?
The dude in the back.
the juggernaut looking guy. From what I can tell.
How badly
Oh.
damaged does he
He's
look?
a dwarf. He's certainly a little bloody.
What if this is a
Our
ruse?
chances are running out here, boys.
I mean, we could just wait until they fall asleep and steal their bag.
Or we could just knock them out.
I'm still not even feeling okay with stealing the shit from them either. You know, because
Yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be on board with that.
I think we
really.
might just need to call this one a loss. I mean, he gave us a tip, but he was just too slow.
think we also need to ask ourselves a deep philosophical question if we're the bad guys here.
We might be being the baddies right now.
Deckard.
Oh yeah, what does a contract state? Do we absolutely have to complete all jobs?
That is not what it says.
So we can just go.
We can just tell them that the stone was like gone before we got there.
Or
the
we
contract
could
was-
tell the fucking truth.
Ooh, we could try and bribe the reward guy for the body. And try to get him to give us it for science. You know? I mean, what's he gonna do with that gem?
No, that was an accident. Ignore it. That was an accident, legitimately.
You know, I have here this diamond. And I've been hanging on to it for a while. And I feel like... No, never mind.
No,
It's a
the
family
diamond's not
heirloom.
worth it. How much was
I
it?
can't possibly give this up to you guys.
I mean,
Never mind.
I've only got 7 platinum, so
And that's something I'm saying out loud towards them.
Mm-hmm.
so am I.
I've got enough. I've got 12 platinum.
Like towards these 3.
I'm glad you guys have money, and we will too.
I gotta say, our best option is probably just to talk to the guardsman back at the.
I mean, that's not our best option. But
Do we know how rare these elementals are, though?
We're usually only sent to find one thing at a time, so I'd imagine pretty rare.
how long was this journey?
Like 3 weeks or so.
Yeah.
You guys are aware that we're gonna have to make multiple house payments when we.
No, the payments are already taken care of, but we are going to have to make more once we get back.
And I say under my breath, my 7 platinum was a lie.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I
I don't know.
Just knock
Here's-
them unconscious, and then
here's
we go
an
back
option.
to town.
Here's
Nobody
an
will ever know.
We don't know how much we're going to get paid directly for this, right?
It could be
Odds are-
more than.
Odds are it's going to be worth a lot more, and if we pay them directly, they can go their merry way. We have the corpse and everything else like that. We can collect. Instead, we collect the bounty to make off even with it, and then we can send in the little magical bits in the bag. It's not going to be as much.
I will
But
give one
better
of
than
you
zero.
one chance to try and get this dumb heart from them before I smack the big.
Okay, but I'm going to pay them directly for it.
It's your money. You do what you want.
Well, I mean, I would assume we could share after the fact. Whatever.
They're walking away.
I'm going. Nope. Hey. I have an idea.
Hey, don't get any closer.
No, it's fine.
Stay back.
I have a deal. I give you literally 100 gold right now. No questions asked. But you leave the gym and the corpse, and that's it.
Tell you what, you tell the City Watch that you killed this thing, and we never see you again. And you never see us again.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm.
What do you mean?
They're
That's
not.
perfect.
They're not going to give us a
saying they're
gem.
gonna
You're
give us
not
the
listening.
gem,
Oh.
which means they're not.
No. The gym has to. We have to have the gym too. You're getting paid literally the same amount.
Did he just whip out a dog?
He just became a very large wolf.
Did he just werewolf me?
I'm going to take that as a threat.
Yeah. You know, that's pretty bad. Okay. I didn't even get to use my charisma. What the hell?
So from my perspective, all I see is this guy just turn into a fucking beast right after he says, get out of here or something, right?
Yep.
But
Okay.
he's not attacking yet, right? He's just.
He's
very
about to be.
agitated. No.
Well, he just got Eldritch blasted, so roll initiative.
Oh Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. It's gonna be a good night.
I'll take that punishment. That's fine. Way to go, Caitlin.
Okay, I prefer more like the first one.
Oh Lord.
Dan, you've just noticed your friend blasting his Eldritch energy at this extremely large animal.
That is a large wolf.
What's
And
what's your next move?
oh, shit's going down. It has to be mage armor for sure. It is mage armor, and I am backing up over here. Look at how much. Yeah, back it up there. Behind my friends. Yes. That's my turn.
The person directly in front of you, Kesra, is running away from you. Are you gonna make an attack of opportunity?
I'm not gonna be attacking anybody that's not just warging into a giant wolf there, or werewolfing into it, because I'm not a murderer.
Okay.
If he's running away from me,
Yeah.
Oh man.
So you're not attacking.
No, I'm gonna do my own.
Say, duck behind this tree. I clicked way too many times.
I was going to cast my. Hang on, let me get it here. My mirror image. And that's all I'm going to do.
So after his turn, it was your turn, and you are casting mirror image. Then it's Tark's turn.
Honestly, I would probably just be like, whoa, everybody calm down. And not pulling out any weapons or casting any spells or doing suspicious things like that. Like, full on, my weapons are down. I'm not drawing anything. I'm just standing there and telling them all to stop.
Do you want to make a persuasion check? With probably disadvantage?
I think that's fair.
Okay.
That's fine. I don't think I could salvage this realistically, but I could probably not get involved.
Shit, that's what I should have done. Shit.
Man, your boy Tark about to be in hella debt. Oh, I see you came back alone. Well, you still got to pay off the monthly rents. Foreclosure, baby.
Alright. Um. Wolf is going to try and grab Friendo and drag them as far as I can. Deckard.
All right. I am. I'm gonna turn around and look at my friends, and I say, like, what are we doing?
Trying not to become murderers.
For the fourth time, we can knock them unconscious.
I'm not a man who would steal like this.
Let it go then.
So you're
You just
gonna
throw your base down.
you're gonna pass?
Fine.
Yeah, I'll pass.
This person's going to hop on the back of the wolf.
That's pretty cool.
And
Danner could basically do that to one of us.
Probably.
is going to touch their own shoulder, and you see the bruises and wounds on their. Well, I guess it's like completely covered in armor, but it's healed now.
Seems.
Dan, you guys all done then?
I guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't be trying to fight
No.
as much as I want to out of character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
know.
totally
Yeah.
wanted to steal it.
I can't see my guy just like, well, I'm a murderer now. Just for
Next
the
time
things
we
that
need
I
to
want.
play we need to have to play a campaign where we're all assassins.
I
Just
figured
be
everyone
awful.
was gonna be like neutral-ish, like more neutral. That's why I played like neutral good.
I'm not good at coming up with stuff off the cuff to try and convince them.
Hey, I tried to even just give them the same amount of money they're going to make, and that wasn't good enough. So,
They
Which means they probably had ulterior motives, or they're working for a competitor,
Probably competitor.
yeah.
which is why I had no problem knocking them unconscious.
but we don't know that.
Well,
I can
think
see
on.
your character one.
My character would not care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to murder people over it, but I will gladly knock somebody out.
That's
So you're
cool.
left here on the coast of the river with a big puddle.
Is it legit just water? There's nothing there.
God damn it.
I'm going to start walking off back to town.
Oh my
Guess
God.
Yeah,
we're
I
heading
suppose
back
I
and
would
there's
too.
nothing to do.
I'm still going to try to do. Do I detect any magic at all? There's nothing.
Cast a spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna
nothing
do it.
here.
Nothing, huh?
Zilch.
Well, that's poopy.
While we're approaching the town, I'm going to be on high alert for guards.
Yeah, we need to be
Jumping.
careful because if they got back there first, they're going to say that we tried to kill them because,
Technically, we did.
we kind of did.
I mean, dude transformed into a bear while you were suggesting shit to him. We were talking. I get that he was worried, but I kind of get that, he let out a blast because he just kind of transformed willy-nilly.
Yeah. I think the Eldritch Blast though is it's a bad look.
Yeah, the optics.
Oh,
aren't
I'm
that good.
sure since they're getting to town first, it's always going to be a bad look.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. So we probably should try to avoid town now.
I don't know. Maybe.
Should we just head back then at that point, or?
Do we take a ferry here?
Yeah.
I believe so.
How long is it for just walking?
Possibly like a month and a half.
We would need supplies because we just kind of hopped on the ship.
Yeah, I can't be walking back for an entire month and a half.
It's only 10.5 gold for a ferry with one-way trip, and we can just not eat anything except what's on the ferry.
Does the ferry stop on in the town that we went to?
Yeah, this city is like a major, like a big city. So
I could try to go in first, since, I mean, I don't know how honorable they are really, but I legit did nothing, so I could go in and buy our tickets, and then let everybody know, like, hey, I got the tickets, and then we can see what happens. They can get on the boat.
Works for me.
All right.
I want to wear
Given
something
the
over
fact
your head
that
though,
I
just to
was-
kind of conceal yourself.
Given the fact that I was the one that attacked, I will probably tell Tark to just go into town and buy me supplies, and I'll walk back on my own. And you guys can take the ferry.
We can all take the ferry.
He's pouting.
No,
know.
it's more about like if they reported it, then I'm going to be the one they're looking for.
We need to get
Well,
back to town.
If
so
we can make
do
it to the
jobs.
ferry without guards seeing us, it depends. If there's like a checkpoint on the way, then yeah, we should probably look into alternatives. But if it's just like, no big deal. The ferry, it's not like they're going to get news of who to look out for, I would imagine. Either way, I got to go in to look at how things look for now. I'd probably leave my chainmail with one of you guys so that I'm not like all bulky and shit.
Makes sense.
But yeah, I'd be wearing my cloak and shit. I don't know. I probably wouldn't cover up too much. I'm not super unique, I guess.
okay. So you head out ahead. You don't see anything up ahead on the road.
Do I hear anything?
Make a perception roll. No.
Oh.
You apparently just went suddenly blind.
Yeah.
Tragedy,
Man,
really.
I gotta be on high alert.
It just blended in. Your adrenaline was so high, everything blended together. You couldn't tell.
Yeah.
You guys keep traveling for the rest of the day. I assume like Tark is ahead, just barely within vision.
I would assume so.
I'll stop probably a mile before we reach town. Whenever
Well,
we
it'll
get to
be a
that.
couple days. You're gonna have to camp out somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to do anything special for that?
Not camp
It is
on the
getting
road.
dark.
Yeah.
Just gotta do what we gotta do.
I'm gonna just be off my own little corner practicing my magic.
I would
Are we all
suggest
ro-
when they set up camp, I could go like north a little while, or
South.
the opposite direction of where we're setting up camp, and like light a fire and just leave it there, and then come back to camp. Just so if anybody does come looking for us, they'll come for like the fire that's over there, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll try that.
Oh, I want to put an alarm spell. Let me see. Okay, so the alarm spell says the range is 30 feet. Can I leave that range? Because it's not really saying.
I'm pretty sure that just means for the initial casting.
Okay, then I'd like to place alarm like in the middle of the road, down a bit, coming from where the town would be, and then go back to camp as well.
Okay. Close to midnight, Tark, you are awakened by a ringing in your ear.
Okay. I would immediately start shaking everybody awake and let them know someone's on the main road coming towards like our location-ish. But I have no idea who or what their intent is.
I cast Mage Armor.
Are there any bushes or anything nearby?
Yes.
I'd go ahead and get my mace out and then crouch down in the bushes and just wait.
Were you guys camping close to the road or pretty far off of it?
I was thinking more a little far off, like at least like half, or maybe a half a mile, but quarter.
I don't know, half a mile is still like, that's like 10, 15 minutes of walking.
I figured it would be a quarter mile.
Yeah.
I'm a dipshit.
That's like 10, that's like 10.
For some
10
reason,
minutes
I
of
was
walking.
thinking a mile would take like a day. Yeah.
No.
At least a mile. Yeah.
15 minutes a day.
I was thinking not seeing the road. That
Oh,
was the distance I was thinking.
You guys kind of sit tense, listening and waiting.
I'm readying Ray of Frost.
Nobody comes.
Could it have been an animal?
Well, just this is to the group. I'd be saying the way the spell works, it like anyone walking through it will kind of trigger it. I can make it so that one of you won't set it off, but otherwise random people can set it off, animals can set it off. It doesn't matter. So could be a false alarm, but better safe than sorry.
That's fair. That's fair.
You guys cautiously fall back to sleep. Somebody keeps watch, but you don't hear anything during the night. Sleep in a little late to make up for the sleep you lost, and start packing up to continue on in the morning. Tark still traveling ahead. Hits the city first. Doesn't see any guards waiting in particular.
Cool.
Looks just about exactly as you left it.
I'd be kind of browsing walls and posts and wherever they would have like wanted signs, just like keeping an eye out for that as I go to the ferry.
You don't see anyone that looks familiar.
Okay. I would probably first. Because how much was the ferry tickets?
It's 10.5 gold for a one-way trip.
Okay. I would kind of go buy like 3 days worth of rations real quick, which is
1.5
is that
gold.
one? Okay, I'd just buy two rations then, and then I'd leave town to go meet up with them and let them know it kind of looks clear. Doesn't seem to be anything weird going on. Guards don't seem on alert. There's nobody, no signs up looking for it.
Did you make sure you weren't followed on the way back?
I hope not. I mean, I would be looking for it, but I didn't see anything.
A couple of you can roll perception if you want.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let
Okay.
me.
More followed.
I'd like to like, get a real good look here. My shortness is it's coming back.
Nobody followed you.
All right, let's go.
All right. We all cool with that?
Aye.
Let's go. We should probably have Deckard in the middle. In a triangle formation.
No, let's not make it obvious.
Not obvious. Just if we're all standing, walking in a group, he should be near the middle of the group. Is what. But I can walk up and hand the money for all 4 tickets, so just to be safe, I guess.
All right, you keep your eyes open as you walk through the city, and some of you feel like you're being watched, but nothing happens. You go to the dockyards, purchase your tickets for ferry north, and it leaves once a day, so you board it, and you wait a couple hours.
Do I notice anybody on the ferry that looks familiar?
Roll insight. It doesn't look like anyone's paying attention to you. And later in the evening, it disembarks, and you're off on your long journey back to Valgate.
Yeah, that's another trek.
Make sure to mark the gold off for the ticket.
How much was it?
How much was it?
10.5.
So pricey.
What are your reserves at now?
Oh, I've got plenty.
A whopping 15 gold.
2 platinum.
Nice. Yeah. I've got 100 gold.
I have 115.
Well, I have 119.
Not that anyone's counting.
No.
Tension slowly fades as you relax a bit on the ferry, and eventually you arrive in Valgate.
All right. Here we are.
Did I catch any fish on the way?
Oh.
I spent the entire time reading in my room.
I was gambling. And drinking in excess.
All
Like real
of the
life.
people around you, Tark, that were on the back of the boat with their poles, they they all like got about a fish a day or so. You were not so lucky.
Shit.
You probably caught like one small tiny one over the course of the trip.
I see.
Wow! Oh my god, dude!
Ouch.
Put him under the bus.
I'm learning.
Yeah, like what? You try to like emulate them, and you're not sure what's going on yet.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Now you've done it.
So where's your first stop once you get to Valgate? You going to the shop? You going home?
I would assume the shop. Gotta report
Yeah.
in the bad news and see what happens.
No point in trying to hide it.
I don't remember what happens if we fail. I don't know if I ever really asked.
It's in the contract.
Oh man, we really should have read that then. On the way back.
I like browsed it, but I didn't. Oh,
It'll be fine.
So head in. There is yet another person you've never seen before behind the counter.
Who'd have thunk it?
and Deckard says, "New here,"
Yeah.
or he would if he's here.
He just
Yeah,
says, "No."
He's no longer with us.
What do you want?
Need to speak to Jonathan.
Yep.
You know the drill.
We sure
Let me see
do.
your tattoos.
I flex
go.
my tattoo on him.
A flash.
Leans behind the door, says something. A couple minutes pass, and Jonathan arrives. Well, you're back.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're talking to Jonathan,
We,
and he
we-
just said you're
we
back.
didn't receive anything from you.
There wasn't anything to receive.
Yeah,
Someone got there before us.
And they were slightly agitated, and yeah, we weren't really sure the best way to go about dealing with them. So
They didn't want to share.
They let him walk away,
it was that, or we killed them in cold blood.
or we knocked him unconscious.
Well, we are a legitimate business, and you are, at least in some way, representing us.
Yeah, but nobody knows we're representing you because we can't talk to anybody about it.
They seemed a little.
You're just
I
not
am
supposed to
continuously
tell
staring
people
at
what we
Deckard.
do.
I'm sorry, what was that?
We're just not supposed to tell people what we do. We can say we work for Benevir's.
Oh. Yeah, I keep thinking I just can't say I work for them. I keep forgetting that.
It's honestly a little easier that way.
Yeah, probably. I'm a merchant of sorts.
They wouldn't accept any price we gave them.
Well, Benevir's was one of the first people to get into this business, but we're not really the only one anymore. So I'm not surprised.
So what happens now?
Well, I assume you're looking for more work then?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get on that as soon as I can.
Thanks. Anything else for us?
Not at this time.
All right. Yeah. I'll see you later, folks.
Is everybody just bouncing?
I will. Let's check the bank real quick. How much time is? How much we got in our bank right now?
Okay.
So far, 2 months and we're on 2 months and 1 week.
Okay, I'm gonna
Actually, 2 weeks.
edit this so nobody else touch it,
I'm gonna touch it.
because you're gonna lose your progress. For
Yep, I
now,
closed it.
I'm
Well,
gonna
no,
take.
it was 6 weeks. Yeah, we were gone for 6 weeks, I think, right?
Well, it'd be more like
3 there.
7, because
Yeah, 7 weeks.
it took a few days to travel
there
to
and then
the
back.
place from the city, I think.
I'm just gonna take 30 gold out for now. It's close enough. But you still have plenty of money in there for now.
Good. At this point,
Mhm.
I'm just going to tell them I'm going to actually look into the Adventurers Guild and see what's going on over there. Just to see if they potentially have small term jobs.
We can do more while we're on the road.
Yeah. Or if there's something close by while we wait for work, we could potentially do that. Or at least I could.
Everyone else heading home?
And you can either come with or go home. Either way. I can just let you know what I find out if you want to.
I'll go with
Chill.
you to the Adventurers Guild. I'm curious.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
We'll say like late afternoon.
Caleb, did you end up saying that there was 4 weeks per month?
Yes.
Okay. So it's basically 6
Or-
gold a week.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna put 30 gold back into the bank balance. Just to make sure. I don't know how long this next one's gonna take. And I'll just pay it out from what I have.
I have to go to the bathroom real quick, so BRB.
Alright. Those of you that head home, there's mail.
Ooh.
There is a letter addressed to Deckard with a strange seal on it. And then there's some generic junk mail flyers.
Do I recognize the seal?
You do.
Can you divulge that information?
I mean, it's your family seal.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll open it.
Let me just pop into voice chat just for a sec. So this is like a special little seal that you are familiar with. And it requires a drop of your blood to be unlocked.
Sure.
And then, yeah, that's basically it. And I've got a little pop-up for you. As soon as I remember where I put it. Can you see that? Did it pop up on your screen or do you have to open it?
I can see it.
Okay.
I mean, it popped up in my under characters.
Yeah, I'll move it later, but you can see it there. Okay, I'm moving back. And the little junk mail that you guys got is just like a flyer. And it's Sincere apologies from Hunthros, regretting to inform you that the legendary adventurers who slayed the dragon on Dragonsmaw Island will not be appearing this year at Dragonfest.
Oh shit, that's kind of lame. I wanted to. Wait, Dragonfest?
Yes,
When's that?
in a couple months in Hunthros. Annual celebration of kind of the surge and kind of just the discovery and the rebirth of dragons.
Yeah.
And so those of you heading towards the Adventuring Guild, there are several different companies. Most of the famous good ones are based out of Hallcheer. And you pop inside whatever one sparks your fancy.
The closest one.
And this guy at the counter kind of just staring at you
You
expectantly.
new here? Sorry,
No.
wrong joke.
How can I help you?
What is the? I want to know the process of accepting jobs from you folks.
Do you have a license?
So what? An adventuring license?
Yes.
No.
Well, that's step one.
Okay.
You get an issue, or get a license issued by one of the guilds. And then that guild can offer you jobs.
So can I get
and-
one here?
Yeah, you can walk out of here with an application.
What is the requirement for becoming an adventurer?
You know, part of it's like a waiver. You know, trying to understand the risks and stuff like that. But you know what you're getting into, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we can find some other people for you to group up with if that suits your fancy.
No, I got a group.
Aw.
While accepting quests, do all of us need a license? Like my whole party, would they need a license, or is it fine to just have one person?
Ooh, yeah. We'd really like it if you could all be registered.
And is there
It
a
makes
cost
everything a lot
associated?
easier for us, on the legal end.
Okay. Is there a cost associated with the application?
Just a small one-time fee.
Of?
10 gold per person.
Ah, okay. Well, let me get. Before that,
If I
do
will
you have?
mention if you are recommended by a current member, there is a 25% discount.
Oh, how delightful. Would you? Is there like a job board sitting around here, or do we like ask for jobs? How does that work?
For guilding specifically, you would there are some task boards that you could peruse. Some people like to branch out and register at several different guilds. But loyalty is our number one goal. We just try to make sure we have the best jobs available for you.
Would you mind showing me some of the jobs? just so I can know what I would expect. Out of character, I'm more looking for rewards, like what they look.
He does escort you to another room. It's got some flyers and kind of just like some of it is like notes that members are kind of passing each other. Like, I heard about this here. Maybe someone can check it out. And the rewards that are all listed are definitely much less than what you've been dealing with. Probably about a quarter.
Okay. All right. Well, let me get 4 applications if you don't mind, and I can go talk to my partner.
Well, I'd be glad to help.
Cool. Thanks.
And if you don't mind, you can put Gregory down on the where did you hear about this section?
Oh, sure thing. I will do that, and I'll do it right now,
Oh,
right in front of him,
thank you.
on every single one of them.
Too kind.
You got anything,
Does
Kessler?
that get you the 10% or 25% discount?
Probably not. I mean, you're here with me. Are you? Is there
Oh,
anything
right. I
you wanted
forgot
to
that it was
say?
there the whole time. My bad.
You're just standing there staring blankly
Well, I
at
only
his
got back a
face.
little bit ago. Yeah. Oh, I just nodded.
Okay.
Wait, Caleb, I need to talk to a priest.
Oh no.
Like, pretty bad. Like, really bad.
That reminds me. We'll talk.
What's up?
A couple nights after your encounter, you had another dream,
Okay.
and it just said, "I'm disappointed," and you had a very restless night.
Oh. At least you didn't go any battle. So, okay, and that's it? And she hasn't even in the 3 weeks on the travel back, like, no contact? Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna try and find a priest. I really gotta talk to a priest about this.
What kind of faith priest are you looking into?
Oh, damn it. What do I know about priests, the different types of priests that I have options to? Because I don't know anything about what I'm getting into. Are there major religious sects here?
This city is not particularly religious, but of course, there is representation of several different kinds because it's pretty open and welcoming to anybody, basically.
I will say
You got like churches for Odin,
whatever.
churches for Freya, for Frey, Heimdall,
Dang it.
Scotty, Thor, Tyr, Uller. Basically, any
The Norse pantheon.
any god you've ever heard of.
Shit.
It's here.
What's the biggest one? I have the
Odin.
most resources.
Odin's
Odin. That's fair.
pretty big
I will
deal.
visit the Church of Odin, and I'm just gonna try to ask discreetly about if I could speak with the priest alone privately.
What is this about, son?
I've been having a terrible dream. Twice it's happened. I hear a woman's voice. She said that she knew I was looking for answers and that I would get something soon, but she needs me to send a soul. And then the second dream was that she was disappointed in me, like I had failed her quest or her request.
What did she? What did the voice mean when it said "send us all"?
I might be reading into this, but I think she wanted me to kill someone.
And you disappointed it.
Yeah, I didn't kill anyone.
Well, that's great. You should probably continue doing that. Not killing people.
Yeah, but I need to figure out who is this voice. Do you know of? Have you heard of any beings that have done such a thing? Any curses? Anything of that sort?
Odin is not one for curses.
Do you know of any that
Go.
might be? I know it's a bit rude to ask about the other gods in Odin's chapel, but I'm really desperate for help here.
Well, you can. You can research the more evil gods, but you won't find temples of theirs in the city. And I hope you won't find temples of them anywhere, but of course they do pop up.
Is there anyone in town that you know that has a speciality in curses and dark beings?
I do
Knowledge
not
of, not
personally know
practitioner.
of anything of the sort, but I'm sure it exists. It's quite a large town.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for your time, and hopefully I will keep doing the right thing.
I'll be praying for you. What's
Thanks.
your name?
It's Danrit.
Glad to meet you, damn it.
Good to meet you. So I leave. Since we just got back, I'll leave it for another day. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow. And I'll go back and join the group wherever they're doing. But it will be on my mind.
Okay. I guess we can pop back.
You missed a solid Jew joke from Tark.
Okay,
Well, that's probably
that's
good.
cool. So, anything else exciting that you guys want to accomplish before?
I would be. I'm just walking back to home.
You also see the same flyer once you get home.
Ah, shit.
Another flyer?
No, he just he wasn't home when other people read the mail.
Oh, right.
If everybody's like in their rooms, then I'd probably just put the other two applications on the counter somewhere and just leave them be for the moment since it's later in the evening. But if anybody's like down there, I'd probably hand it to them and say it's 10 gold a pop if we wanted to get involved, and it looks like it's probably a quarter of what we usually make. And we'd probably be dividing that quarter of a payout between all of us. So, not necessarily worth it unless we find like quick jobs near us. But I don't know if we even want to. But that's if anybody's nearby. Otherwise, I would save that spiel until the next time I see it, just to speed that up.
I'll fill it out if I see it. I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah.
Just
I'll
rush
probably
through
also
really quick.
fill mine out for the time being, at least. But
I've been in my room this whole time.
Okay. The rest of the night is quiet, and early in the morning, you guys hear word from Johnson.
Like he comes to our house?
A message appears in
A turkey.
Turkey?
in Danret's head.
That was my best turkey impersonation.
Good. Oh, I think Dan just said he left.
Yeah,
for
he
night.
did. That's fine.
Okay.
Sorry.
Stop.
So you guys will head that way. Kind of need.
Mhm.
I'm trying to look up something.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Okay, so you guys head to Benevir's. Jonathan is there waiting for you today.
Oh.
First day on the job?
Oh, no, Jonathan's away. Okay, yeah.
I know, it was a joke.
Just do it. Yeah, just do it.
All right. So, let me just look at the map. So, I hear that there is an undead plant monstrosity
Oh.
somewhere.
Oh God. Is
in-
it a hive mind perchance?
I don't know what that is. Somewhere in these forests over here.
Hey, that's not too far.
And, well, yeah, I tried to select something close. Didn't want you guys to feel shorted out.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Still, it's probably at least a week of travel. So, here is 4 gold pieces each to cover at least one way of travel. And, you guys should talk to the locals down there and see if you can get a bead on its precise location.
Is there a specific thing we're looking for from this beast?
Well, typically a lot of your standard undead, not really super interesting to us. It's more just rotten flesh. But if it's somehow merged with some sort of plant life, then however that happened, could be interesting. This is just more of a learning opportunity, perhaps.
Would you say the beast was named?
Not sure if it's got a standardized name or not.
Just some undead beast?
Undead
Just
plant.
I bet if
beast.
you
Oh,
just called
undead
it
plant.
a swamp thing, local people will know what you're talking about. But I don't know.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, and if you guys are still interested in testing magical items,
Lay it on us.
here is this cloak, which we have fashioned from mostly the hide of that strange cat-like beast you've destroyed.
Ooh.
And it seems, at least on the surface, to have similar capabilities. So just want to verify and make sure there's no long-term effects.
I raised my hand.
You guys can
yeah,
sort it
get
out
down
amongst
on that.
yourselves.
I grab it.
And
I can't wait for you to grow long nose hair.
Dan, you really got me with that research project you set me on. Haven't laughed that good in years.
Laugh? Haha.
Yeah, I thought it was strange how that trinket was so well designed for a joke.
A joke.
Are you two becoming pals?
Could you go into more detail about that?
I mean,
I'm still
this group doesn't exist, as far as I can tell.
So it's just an elaborate ruse, a prank, you say?
I mean, it's rumored, but I'm pretty sure all of our minds here at Benevir's would have verified if it was true. So it's not true, but whatever blacksmith friend you had make this up, good prank.
Yeah, sure.
Sounds like a real knee slapper there.
Yeah, that's
Hey, can I have it? Then?
well. What you said? This group organization, is it a rumor, or
Well, yeah.
what's the name of the group in the rumor?
Well, I mean, in the stories, they call themselves blood hunters.
Huh. Do you have any more knowledge on blood hunters?
I mean, they're not real.
Hold on. All right.
Okay.
Ignore me.
I do my best.
Did someone say blood?
But yeah, so hopefully I'll see you guys back in a couple of weeks, and we'll get you paid.
Okay.
Cool.
Anything you guys want to do in town before? So
I
similar
want to buy
to
rations with all the gold he gave me.
Yeah, to buy some
similar to the
rations.
first time that you went this direction. It is slightly faster to take the ferry, or you can walk.
I'm fine with walking. It'll be 5. It'll be 5 silver either way.
Yeah.
I'll buy what? You said a week there and a week back. So I'll buy 15 rations. Which is what,
Seven and a half gold.
Yeah, it
I
sounds
wasn't
right.
keeping track of any of the rations on the way back here.
Just start at 0.
Yeah.
So you just said you're fine with walking, or fine with ferrying?
Walking.
Okay,
You said it's a week travel, yeah?
just about.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You continue on your journey. This road is pretty well traveled. There's pretty low chance of anything out of the ordinary. Dan, can you make a perception roll?
Now.
Okay.
Okay.
So you continue, and you arrive.
Well, on the first night after we leave, actually, I would like to sit next to Dan and ask him about the trinket that Jonathan was talking.
I'll tell you that it's just an old necklace from my hometown down in Halkier.
Oh, you mean the same town I'm from?
I didn't know that. You're from
We had a whole conversation about this when we first started.
Did we? I don't remember that, but
We did.
sure.
Do you mind if I take a look?
I will pull out the necklace, and you can look at it.
Do I recognize it, Caleb?
Uh-huh.
What is it? What do I know it as?
Do you want to pop over to another channel or not?
Yeah.
Would you like to share it with the class?
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
So this is from one of the other sects. It's not from your group. It is from the group that feels they have special connection to the Underdark. Although all of the Blood Hunters originated from like a single family long ago in Haltier, they have largely moved away. But yeah.
From the Underdark. So would I know specifically which faction, like where they're from or anything like that, or where they
you would
originate
know
from?
that. We'll say, as far as you know, the groups don't really talk to each other a lot.
Yeah.
But they were last around Nardul somewhere.
Okay. Where did you say this was from again?
Well, it's actually from an old crime scene. It's years ago at this point. And she died, and the scene was a bloody mess. No traces, just cold dead ends. But I found the necklace and thought there was something special about it, so I kept it on me and been trying to figure it out.
Caleb, I've taken a liking to Dan, other than his aversion to bopping people. So if you wouldn't mind relaying the information that you gave me, I would probably tell him about it.
How much you tell them about yourself?
Only that I'm a member of a different sect.
So there's different groups of blood hunters. They don't really talk to each other. But this one bases themselves somewhere in Nardul and has some sort of fascination or obsession with the Underdark.
Underdark. Okay. Does this sect have a name?
They do.
The
And
bloody dance.
it's
Stop it.
going to be
The Knight of the Long Knives.
the Order of the Mutant, I guess. Because
Does
that's,
he know
that's not the
anything?
one you are, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah.
Does he know anything about? So he just says the only thing he knows is that this is the Order of the Mutant and they worship the Underdark, and that's
It's
all. Or
less worship and more just fascinated.
oh,
Each sect of the blood hunters kind of focuses their attentions on either a different plane or a different location of fascination.
well, I'm going to tell Deckard about my dream that I had, and ask if he knows anything about it.
Do you want to describe that?
Sure. It was a dream where it was like a black void, and I hear a woman's voice who tells me, "You're looking for answers. You'll get something soon, but it's not what you're looking for. She's actually been helping us this whole time, and that in return that I should send her a soul." And then she doesn't expand. I just assumed that meant hurting somebody, and that was just before the water elemental shindig. And then after that went down, in another dream, she told me that she was disappointed in me, so I can only assume that she wanted me to hurt them.
Do you know that you keep saying she? Is it somebody
It
you
was a
know, or
woman's.
is
It was a woman's voice. There was nothing there. It was just a black void.
Caleb,
Are they
the
saying all
Black
this
Void.
like in front of all of us?
I imagine they're like huddled together whispering.
Oh, so
Yeah,
we're not
I'm not
hearing-
like
okay.
shouting across the camp.
Okay, so they're not
I
telling
don't
us about
know.
that.
I don't know if this is like. I'm still new to this. Is this supposed to be a secret society or keep
We
on the
prefer to keep
DL?
it that way.
Don't
Yeah,
tell the normies.
It's not like if you know the secret you're dead kind of thing, but we don't go around
Like the Masons.
talking about it really with strangers. I only told you because I've grown a liking to you.
And are you comfortable telling me what sect you're from?
I'm just based out of the sect out of house here.
Oh.
But Caleb, the black void that he's talking about, is it, or I guess I ask him, is it like a void or is it like sand?
It seemed like a void to me.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. If you find anything else out about that, I'm all ears, because these dreams are they don't happen often, but when they do, it's not a pleasant sleep afterwards.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Have you sought any help from
talked
mystics
to
or anything like that?
I talked to a priest of Odin when we were in Elandra, but he didn't have a single clue. Just told me, it sounded like dark magic or a curse, but he didn't have any ideas.
If you've got a voice telling you that it needs a soul, you might not want to pick a god and their followers that are quite so noble.
Yeah, I need to find some leads on maybe a source of knowledge on darker magic. If you happen to know of such one.
I tell him about the one I went to.
Wow.
There's
Wasn't exactly super helpful, but it might help you.
Who's that guy, Caleb?
it was Madame Dubois.
How do you spell that? I'm not French.
Bois. Boys.
Oh. The boys.
Caleb, did we happen to write down the dream that you told me about, or was it just verbal?
I never wrote you any of your dreams.
Okay, I will try and reconstruct them then.
And
Alright.
where's Madame Dubois at?
She's in Valgate.
Okay. Alright. Alright. Well, I feel like I have a closer bond with my companion, friendo. Yeah, I'll keep it on the download for now.
All right. Continue south along the road. There's plenty of people on this road during the day. You're moving probably fast enough, really not carrying too much equipment. So you pass some people, and some people pass you, go in the opposite direction. But eventually, you reach New Bridge Woods again.
Hey.
Wait, is this the same town we were just at?
Your first mission
First quest.
with the rats.
Oh, okay. Okay. How far is it to the old docks that we went to?
I think it was like 2 or 3 days to the east.
Oh, never mind. I was going to go back and see if we could find that rat, but not for 2 or 3 days.
Well,
During your travel, let's say you guys leveled up.
ooh,
Hot diggity.
Oh
So,
my.
level 4 for everybody who's not multi-classed is an ability score increase. So you can up your stats or get a feat. If you're a full spellcaster, I don't think you get a new level of spells, but you get an extra slot of second level probably. You guys, I'm sure, know how to look it up. And
That's where you're wrong.
The ability score thing is just 2 points, right?
yeah, 2 points to divide among 2 stats or double them up in 1.
Okay.
oof. Can somebody buddy roll me for? Is that allowed?
Just roll yourself twice.
Oh, I did. I'll take 9 then.
Constitution.
Constitution.
I did not. You didn't roll your hit dice, bud.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You just rolled a d20. Got a 2.
Ooh. Do I need to reroll twice? I
Well,
Nah,
no.
you can't get higher.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Damn, I am a beefy girl. Let me tell you what.
I'm mega fucked.
Yeah, you got a 5 on a d6. That's good.
Ah.
But I don't get any bonuses because my constitution is a flat.
Is it seriously just because of his like race or what?
It's my
D6
class. Your
is
class
his
determines
class.
your hit die.
You have the
But what-
same
which-
d6. But he just did not put any of his points into Constitution. You have a
Oh,
plus
I
3
see.
Constitution.
Same.
Gotcha.
Why are you such a beefy wizard?
I have 16 Constitution.
I have
She has
put it all in
0
Constitution.
No
dexterity,
idea.
so that's where
Yeah.
her armor class is 10.
Yeah.
So that's where that.
I take a beating rather than dodge anything.
That probably comes with some daddy issues.
Well,
It's a special
Middle
boy.
yeah, maybe.
He's a
Hey.
special boy.
Actually, you know what I want?
What's that?
I want to take a feat.
That's also an option, yeah.
If it makes sense, I feel like I would be inspired by the orcs and
There's
their
no
ability to
fisherman feat.
charge in and make an attack, and take the charger feat so that I can attack after a dash. Does that work?
If that is what you want to do, I'm not gonna stop you.
Oh well, now I'm not sure.
I
There's
I'm the
another
kind of
feat, but
player
I
that
can't
I just
remember.
want to like max my spell DC and spell attack rolls before I do anything else. But feats
I
are
roll
super
so
powerful.
shit that I'm not sure like I'll get that much out of it. I'll have an extra 2 maybe to my damage if I hit.
Yeah, I'm doing charisma. I want that extra. I want that juice.
Is this something we need to have like set now?
If we have a combat versus a zombie thing,
Okay.
probably should
When's the next ability score upgrade?
be. As a fighter,
6?
you get the most out of any class. So I think you get one like every 2 levels, where everyone else gets one every 4 levels.
Yeah, I'll just do ability score increase. So it's 2 points total.
Yeah.
I need to use the restroom real quick while people finish up.
Okay. Okay. I'm a Dexy boy. Because I forgot that
Why is this
that
not
adds chance to my fucking attack roll anyways.
Okay. So he's in the bathroom. Who are you looking to talk to inside New Bridgewood?
Who
Talk
would
to
know about an
maybe
evil plant?
I'm back.
village
I'm
elder or
deleting
something.
your belt. By the way, that's a rip.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and the sheets. Makes sense.
Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Shut the fuck. Okay.
problem?
Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I was thinking of the wrong thing. I'm looking at.
You still making decisions or not?
Yeah, I gotta figure out my spells. We can probably keep going. I'm just gonna be thinking.
Yeah.
Well, who are you talking to inside the village, the city, small city?
An elder, like the mayor, whatever.
The Lord Mayor.
Probably-
That's Lord Mayor to you.
I'm sorry.
Hello, citizens. I don't recognize you. Have you moved here recently?
No, we're here to inquire about a monster, maybe?
I don't have a monster.
Well, I
This
mean,
city's a
I'm sure
perfect
it's big
place to
enough.
live. Nothing bad here. Are you considering moving?
No, whether or not there's a monster here makes no difference in my moving to here. It's not
Oh.
happening. We're here to take care of a possible monster here.
Oh.
Does that interest you a little more?
Oh, okay, yes.
Okay, cool. Well, any info you have would be great for us.
Well, there's the river swamps to the west. North side of the river. And usually we've been foraging in that area to make up extra food supplies, mushrooms and berries and the like. But people have seen and heard strange things. So we've put out word that looking for fine, strapping men and women to see what they can see and make sure it's safe for us.
I think we can do that.
We've
You
heard
guys.
if you follow the river until you hit the swamps on the north side, and then continue for about a mile along the river, and then another day or so travel north from there. That is where we normally forage, so that might be where to start.
Okay. Um, uh, is anybody alive that was attacked? Or
Oh,
did
no one's
anybody
been
get
attacked yet.
You just kind of.
Stayed,
Anybody see it?
stayed well away from there. We've got enough food that nobody has to go that way. Unless it's safe.
Okay. Well,
Is there a reward for dealing with this monster?
Yes, absolutely. A few of us have pooled together, and we can all offer you about 25 gold pieces total.
Oh my.
We've been saving for quite a while, and some of us dipped into it, so we hope it's satisfactory.
Is there anyone here that has seen it up a little closer, or
You might want to talk to the innkeeper, and they're the one who's been organizing the foraging parties, and they might have some more information for you.
very cool. I think that's a good place to start.
Works for me. Thanks for your time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I should ask, have any other parties inquired about this monster?
You are the first.
Well, we'll probably be the ones to deal with it, so no worries. You don't have to tell anyone else about it or
Well,
bother anyone
the
with
word
it.
is out, so I don't know what else I could do.
Sure. Fair enough.
I asked him what temples they have in town.
We small folk here are mostly pray to Odin and scroll through here. Let's see what's cool. Uller.
Would like a disciple of Odin be able to concoct some form of like undead turning potion or anything like
I am not quite sure. A lot of the most devout and most experienced worshippers kind of start up their own temples in bigger cities. But you're welcome to ask.
That's my first stop then.
Sounds good.
Well, we should go talk to the innkeeper. Anyone else? Yes,
That
no?
works for me.
Okay.
We can stop by. Well, he wanted to check up. To see if they can make a potion or anything like that first, which sounds like a smart play. And then look at the inn.
Alright, Temple of Odin. It's just like an old guy in a shack. With an offering. Like, there's some incense and like a big bowl with coppers and some silvers in the bowl.
I toss 5 silver into the bowl and then go to the old.
Why, thank you.
Good sir, do you happen to have any blessings of Odin that might help us turn away the undead?
Undead. Here?
Yes, those that aren't alive anymore and have come back.
Dark magic. We don't have any of that here. Everybody here is alive.
Well, that's good. But do you
But
have any
hypothetically.
means? Say that we are traveling on the road, and you are our last stop before we get to this. Would you have anything or have any knowledge of a concoction that might help?
Do you want holy water?
It's better than nothing.
Isn't holy water expensive?
I hope you understand it is very expensive to make, requires lots of silver and strong blessings.
How many silver are we talking?
It costs 25 gold pieces.
Yeah.
I have 3 on me already. Thank you for your time.
Yeah. I could have told you that was, it's expensive.
Well, thankfully, my monster hunting kit has some in it. So,
Excellent. Dang, you started off loaded with the Monster Hunter kit. That's 75 gold worth of kit. Well,
Normally it includes a single flask of holy water.
yeah, but you said it has 3 uses.
Did I?
Yeah, I have 1 flask in my treasure,
Okay.
and then I can change it to 1 if you want. I haven't used any yet, so
I mean,
it's not.
I guess if you just like dip your weapon in it, you could probably do that a couple times, but typically you throw those things. And it's kind of hard to throw a flask 3 times.
Then I will just set it to 1.
Unless you put your mind to it.
Problem solved.
Where to next? Sorry. Innkeeper.
Yeah.
Is nobody visible? The inn lobby is pretty deserted. Give a shout, and dude comes running from behind in the back. Can I get you guys some rooms? 4?
We're actually here for information about the strange beast that's wandering around your forage lands.
Oh, you here to help us with that?
Yeah. Tell us about it.
Well, as far as we can tell, it's pretty slow. We see it start moving and just book it out of there, and don't really see it again until the next time we tried to go out. But it was still there.
In the same spot, or had it moved a bit?
It moved a bit.
Okay. Were there any animals near it? Animal bodies?
The rot smell of the swamp certainly much stronger than it has been. So I would suspect that any animal that knew what was going on would stay well clear of there.
Do you guys do anything for the rotting smell? Like put something up your nose or keep something on you?
I mean, we're kind of used to it.
That's fair. Well, do you know anything else about it?
Well,
Any stories, rumors?
it's
What it could be?
looks to be about 6 foot tall, humanoid in shape. But the way it moves is anything but human. It's covered in plants. There was once a storm, and caught us by surprise when we were out there. And we hadn't seen the beast yet. Lightning struck, and that thing did not jump at all. We could see it in the light of the lightning.
Wow. Damn. So like impossible to scare.
Does it look more human or more clan-like?
We didn't let ourselves get close. It didn't look like it could move fast, but we didn't really want to put that to the test.
Well. Huh. Oh, okay. What time of day is it now?
Early morning. Well, like
Early
10.
morning. 10ish. He said it was like an hour away.
He said it was first follow the river to the swamp, then a mile, and then a day or so of travel. So it potentially is several days.
Follow the river to the swamp, and then another day of hiking. Okay. Well, I'm ready to go out now if you guys want.
Yeah. Oh, Caleb. I found a perk I like. Is that fine?
You found a what?
A feat I like. The lucky feat.
Oh, okay.
Never saw that one. Does that work?
Yeah, I guess it's like the most overpowered one, but whatever.
I mean, it's either that or I can get defensive duelist. If you would prefer I don't do lucky, I'll just do defensive duelist,
Yeah,
and
it's
I'll be pretty
fine.
happy. Okay.
You guys need any extra supplies?
I'm set on rations.
Let me see. Well, if it's a day or two of travel. I have 11 rations. That should be enough, right?
I'll have
I have
3
20.
left for the trip back.
Okay, yeah, so.
So that should be fine. Well, I guess I could pick up like enough for 4 days worth. Is that doable?
Yeah, that's
I mean,
reasonable.
we're gonna have to come back through this way anyway. So if we need more on our way back, then
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm fine then. I'll have 3 in reserve if it takes 2 days to travel. Bye-bye.
Yep, I'll be alright.
Well, it's almost midnight, and there's probably not going to be a better time to stop. So,
Makes sense.
might stop here,
That's fine with me.
and we'll see what happens next time with the spooky swamp thing.
It's gonna be the spookiest, swampiest thing.
Okay, bye.